front load washer, there's usually mold in the rubber creases. So this looks disgusting. Can't believe it got to this level of mold in the washer. I'm gonna say this happened overnight, and it wasn't a long process that the mold built up in the washing machine. All I used was bleach and a scrub. So I'm using the bleach is in this bottle here because I poured the bleach from the bleach container and put it in the bottle. And this one here, I'm scrubbing with just a little scrub just to give it a little bit more of a harsher push. And I am scrubbing. And I'm also going to use a J cloth to wipe it down. But I realized that you do need to have a ventilated area because it's a lot of bleach that I used, and I didn't dilute it with water because of the extreme mold that I have on the washing machine rubber. So I used a lot of the bleach, wiped it down, and I find that as soon as I started to wipe it down with the bleach, you could actually see the difference. The color is getting lighter. The mold is getting lighter. And disclaimer, please wear something that you are willing to get bleach on, because as bleach touches your clothing, there's discoloration. So here I'm wiping in, and there's some dirt, residue. I don't even know what those things are in the machine. I can't believe the machine looks like this. So I am just cleaning with the cloth. The cloth and the scrub could only get a certain amount of mold out. So I realized that I did need to soak the cloth in bleach and then put it on the rubber and leave it for about, I think I left it about 3 hours just to soak. So I used an excessive amount of bleach and put it on the cloth and then put it on the rubber. And from there, I left it for about 3 hours for it to soak so I can get more of the mold out. Because as you look at the rubber right now, you see that the color doesn't look as dark as it first did, but it is not looking the greatest. And then I started to clean the lid of the washing machine because there was some soap residue, some dirt and all that. So the washing machine looks significantly better with just scrubbing it with the J cloth and bleach. Here's the part where I am soaking the J cloth and then just putting it on the rubber and then leaving it to soak. So that's when you'll see the difference when you soak the J cloth in bleach and leaving it on the washing machine. remove the cloth, the rubber looks significantly better. It actually looks really good, but you can still see some mold spots on the rubber. So I'm still scrubbing it to try to get those mold spots out of it. So I will be scrubbing it for a little bit just to get that those spots out. Do have to be careful with bleach. You don't want any to accidentally spill in your eyes. So I was taking my sweet little time and making sure that I wasn't close enough to the machine for it to get in my eyes. I soaked the area one more time and left it for an hour for the bleach to soak in the area that I felt like there was still some spots of mold. And then I decided to wipe out the outside of the machine that had some soap residue. After I did the last soak, I use a washing machine cleaner. It's a deep clean formula, and what it is, it's an oxygen-based bleaching agent with sodium carbonate and baking soda. So I put that in the machine, and it says for me to let the water fill up for 15 minutes and then soak for 3 hours, and then you are to do to make the machine do a regular cycle, and from there it should be all done. And when I did that, I was completely impressed because this is also a bleach agent as well, and the machine came out spotless. So this is what it looks like with all that work, the soaking of the bleach, the scrubbing, the wiping, and then using the washing machine cleaner. And this is what it looks like, almost like a brand new machine. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.